he was like a mentor to me. Like he helped me a lot on my young steps, you know, like growing up with his mentality, his advice, his way of playing, you know, his determination, his practice, you know, mentality, and he's constantly like wanted to be better and to want to win and having this winning mentality. He gave a lot to me, he helped me a lot, and I will be forever grateful for that. The person that I am today, I think, has some small of parts of Billy inside of me, you know, and I'm trying to you know, like just live up to the standards.
We were talking, you know, last night about the Final Four, and when we played against Madrid in the finals, and for him to come out in London, and at the halftime, I think he had 3 threes in a row, or 4 threes in a row, or something like that. But that's just who he is. He has that clutch gene inside of him that, you know, that not many people, you know, have. He's just born with that. You know, he's always capable of making big shots, and you've seen that over the course of his whole entire career.
You know, I tell everyone the thing about Spanoulis was, you know, it didn't matter the first 3 quarters, what had happened in the game, whether it's turnovers, missed shots. When it came down to winning time, he had full confidence, and, you know, it was always the next play mentality. So that was something that was clear, and something that, especially as a young player, was really important for me to see.
He was one of my idols, and to share the court with him is an amazing experience, and I'll remember it all my life.
Well, Spanoulis was obviously a great challenge every game. It was a challenge because not only of his skills, he could shoot the 3, he could drive, he could make pass, he was of course a constant threat, but more important for his mentality. Somehow you saw it coming every time. You knew that in the 4th quarter he was going to take over. You knew that in crucial moments he was going to make big shots, and whatever you tried, he was most of the times he was making that.
Every time he stepped on the floor, he wanted to win. When you see that face, when he's kind of looking down and like mad, you gotta be ready because you know the beast is coming. So I remember that face seriously. And once he's in that mood, it was impossible to stop him.
You know, they called us the comeback kids because at the time, a lot of us were kids. We were young players, you know, playing EuroLeague, you know, for the first time. This was our first experience. So he was our example. So, you know, everything that we learned, everything we did, it came from him. And his competitive spirit, his competitive drive every single day.
Leadership, toughness, mental toughness, meaning there is no game that we cannot win. There is no situation we cannot overcome. There is no opponent who can stop me. He had this mentality. A mini Kobe, if you allow me to say that. You know, he was always thinking that he could do it, and that's the sign of greatness.
I cannot even count how many times me and Billy got into a fight, into a practice, you know, because of we were opponents, you know, and I was grabbing, he was grabbing, I was hitting, he was hitting, and we end up, you know, like exchanging words because we both wanted to win, you know, and we were fighting through the practice, and this was Billy's mentality. This was from the first day that he came into the team, that I was teammate with him, until the last day that he left.
What I love, what I especially respect about Spanoulis is the way he's truly father, husband, father of the 6 kids. His example, especially, you know, like of the humanity, you know, how you should be as a player and how you should be outside on and off the court, and I really do respect that.
Generally speaking, you know, these high-level stars, after they don't feel like starting from scratch, you know, and learn a different job, develop a system, develop a method, and he's doing that.
As a competitor guy that he is, you know, like, I don't think he would want to be on the sideline. I believe he wanted to be on center stage, you know, and after being a player, the other thing that brings you on the center stage is a coach, you know, and because I had a lot of conversations with him, I know and I believe he will be a great coach and he will do great stuff, you know, given time.